And obviously, Trump trusts him. And I do think Bessent has the ability to translate MAGA, to Wall Street audiences and to financial audiences. And that's a good thing. I mean, we live in a communications world. The policies are one thing, but then you have to tell people what you're doing, why you're doing it, and why it's good for the country. I mean, a lot of what happens, I think, in the financial world is based on confidence. Do we have confidence in what the government is doing? Do we have confidence in the president and his team? This is obviously a confidence pick. And so I think it'll be good. I think in the first term, Treasury was one of his most successful cabinets. Set up to be another round of that in the second go-around, which is vital for him since he's an economic kind of guy.
But they did say no one from Project 2025 is coming in. Howard Lutnick had pledged that. Obviously, I mean, he wrote a literal chapter in Project 2025.
They didn't tell the truth. They didn't tell the truth.
Hold on. There were plenty of people who were around that and plenty of things in that are basic standard Republican stuff, like, cutting the size of the federal government, reducing the size of the bureaucracy. I mean, don't threaten me with a good time. I hope he does it, and I hope he's aggressive about it. And so this is not groundbreaking or stuff. This is what Republicans have wanted for a very long time. And Vought is very skilled. He did a great job the first time around. I like that he's coming back. He knows. He knows where all the levers and knobs are, and he's going to hopefully execute on this agenda that not just Donald Trump has said he wants, that Republicans have said they've wanted for decades.
I mean, deportation, immigration, deportation, that's an economic issue. That's going to be a big deal. If we start seeing mass deportations, aside from the sort of, human implications, inflation will go up. One of the reasons inflation has been lower in the last few years is that we've had a lot more immigration relative to other countries. And that's one of the reasons that we have.
It's labor price competition.
It's one of the reasons that we did better than Europe.
Did it go up when Obama deported 5 million people? I think concerns about this are overblown. We've got 1.6 million people with deportation orders right now and another violent population. I mean, I don't think that alone is going to drive up the cost of groceries in the short term. And people want it to happen.
You don't think mass deportations will affect the labor force or agriculture industry?
Or building houses to bring down the
Even
cost
if you're
of
pro it, you have to consider that. I mean,
I think if you exit people that have already have deportation orders from the court, and you exit people who are violent criminals, that is in no way, shape, or form going to hurt the economy, but it just might make people feel a little safer about their communities.
Way more than that, though, I think, is part of this. Anyway.